are new here, then welcome. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today's video is all about an eyeshadow palette, guys. So I'm gonna review this palette from Beauty Glazed. It's the Beauty Glazed Popping Palette. So a few days back, a few months back actually, you have seen that I have haul this palette. So I got it from online makeup store India and Insta store, which I'm gonna provide the link in the description box. So I have shown you in one of my hauls and I was really excited at that time because this palette seems to be really good and very nice. So I have created a look using this palette, which I'm wearing today, guys. This is an eye look which I have came up using this palette, and in this video, guys, I'm gonna provide everything about this palette, how this worked on me. I'm gonna review this stuff and also gonna show you a tutorial of this eye look which I have created using some of these shades from the palette. So I hope you're gonna like this video, guys, and if you want to know more about this Beauty Glazed Popping Palette, then please keep on watching. So this is a palette, guys. This is the Beauty Glazed Popping Palette, and I got this from online makeup store India. So if you don't know about online makeup store India, it's one of the most popular Insta stores that I have came across. So I'm going to provide the link in the description box so that it will be easy for you. She also sells a lot of Beauty Glazed palettes. I do have two more Beauty Glazed palettes which I really love. So if you want to get it, you can just check the Insta store, and this palette is also available even on Amazon as well. So you can get from Amazon, and a lot of sellers also sell this palette on Amazon. So these are the two places where I have seen that sells a Beauty Glazed palette. So it's easily available. You won't face any sort of difficulty in getting this palette. So if you don't know about the brand Beauty Glazed, so it's an international brand who just makes most of the dupes of high-end brands. So most of our palettes are the dupes of high-end palettes. So as soon as I saw this palette, it just reminded me of the Morphe 35M Boss Mode Artistry palette. So this just exactly looks like the Morphe one. So as soon as I saw this palette, guys, all these shades of green and all these shades of purple actually intrigued me to buy this one. So this palette is much more affordable than the Morphe one, guys, because it only retails for rupees 1650, and if you buy the Morphe Boss Mode palette, you will be paying a lot more. So if you want to get a good dupe of this in an affordable range, you can buy this one. So it's easily available in India, and I think for 1650 you're getting a really good palette, because when I'll be talking about the quality of the palette, guys, you will be able to know that this is a really good stuff. So if you want to get a cheaper version of the Morphe one, you can try this one. It's highly recommended. So coming to the actual packaging, guys, this is how the palette looks like, and it comes in this outer cardboard sort of packaging. And the packaging doesn't seem that classy or that's of good quality, to be honest, but don't expect this palette to be having a very fancy packaging, because the quality of the eyeshadows itself are really good. So if they invest a lot on packaging, then I think they couldn't be able to invest a lot on the quality of the eyeshadows. So I think for rupees 1650 you're getting a lot more. There is no mirror inside, so I just expect my palette to have mirrors, but even the Morphe Boss Mode Artistry palette doesn't have mirror as well. So this also doesn't come with any mirror. So guys, from the packaging I can say that it's a very sleek palette. You're getting a lot of shades in a single palette, so if you just travel with it, you don't have to carry any other palettes. You can easily put it in your handbag or your luggage bag, and you're just good to go. Now coming to the shades of this beautiful palette. So this is how the palette looks like, guys, and you have seen that this exactly looks like the Morphe 35M Boss Mode Artistry palette, and they have exactly the same shades, and they are just arranged in the same order as well. So that's the most important thing. I will be just putting a picture of the Morphe Boss Mode palette over here, and you can see the shades are arranged in a similar way as it is on the Morphe palette. So coming to the actual shades of the palette, so from the palette you can see you are getting total 35 shades in this palette, and the shades are a mixture of mattes, shimmers, satin shades. So the first two rows, as you can see, is a mixture of green, more like olive tones, sap green, sort of khaki green, as well as a mustard shade. You get an ochre yellow shade over here, more like this sort of family, and the second half of the palette, which are these 3 rows, are having more like coral tones, purple shades. You get very beautiful purple shades over here. This region, you can see these just intrigue me so much, guys. Actually seeing all these more like olive green shades and this purple tones made me buy this palette. You also get a black over here, as you can see, because no palette is complete without a black shade, because I really need a black to make my lower lash line look smoky, to just add depth in my eyes. I just need a black. So you are getting a lot of shades. The transition shades in this palette are equally good. You get this light brown over here, more like this sort of ochre yellow or mustard yellow sort of shades, which are really suitable as the transition color on Indian skin tone. So I really like, more or less, this matte shades also appear to be really good for transition, and you get very nice shimmery shades like this one, this golden shade here. You get a green, which I have used today just on the center of my lid. I have also done another tutorial using this palette, guys, a purple look, hello eyes look. I'll be linking it somewhere over here. You can just watch it. So the shades are really pretty, and the shades actually intrigued me to get this palette, because Morphe one is really expensive, guys. It's not possible for everyone to get that palette, because I can't spend around 4,000 rupees for a single palette. Sometimes it happens. I really like Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, guys, but most of the time I can't afford to buy a palette like this. So it's better to have a dupe of a very good quality, which actually you can use when you can't buy something very expensive or something belonging to high-end brands. So the shade range, I can easily give Beauty Glaze a big thumbs up. So guys, I have blabbered a lot about the shades of this palette, so I know you're just eager to know about the hand swatches and to see that. So you can now move on to the hand swatches and the tutorial of this look which I have created. So I have mainly used the shades over this region to create this look, and I hope you're gonna like the tutorial. guys, I hope you have seen the hand swatches and the application of the eyeshadows on my eyes, and you have seen how these colors blend on my eyes. So I can't stop blending, guys. These eyeshadows are so pigmented. These are really of very good quality. Just let me just give you a swatch and you can see, guys, these are the swatches and you can see these are so pigmented. Look at this. These are so pigmented. A single just a layer is providing me such a nice pigmentation, and these are of really good quality, guys. Even if you swatch the shimmer shades, these are so pretty. Look at this. These are so pretty, guys. So these are really pigmented, guys. If you work with the shimmer shades, the matte shades, the satin shades, all of the shades work really well, and I have used quite a few shades from this palette, so none of these shades appear to be patchy on my eyes. So these are really pigmented, and when you touch it with the brush, you will be able to see that it just picks up so many products, and you just have to use a little bit at first and then just build up the color. These are having a really good buttery formula, so you don't feel that you are using any sort of cheap palette, because the quality is really amazing. And I have not faced any sort of blendable issues with this palette, guys. When I just blended it in the inner corners of my eyes or on my crease, it blended so smoothly. No tugging, no pulling, so the blendability of this eyeshadows is equally good. So really liking the pigmentation, the blendability, the smoothness, and everything about this palette. I have noticed a little bit of fallouts with the shimmer shades, but not with the matte shades, guys, because the matte really applies so smoothly on my eyes. I think a little bit of fallouts from the shimmer shades is common in most palettes, so this is not an exception. Would advise you just wet your brush and then just apply it, and you will be facing a less fallout. But on its own, guys, I don't think that the shimmery shades need to wet your brush, because even if you apply it with the help of your fingers, you will be getting the best pigmentations. To the fragrance, guys, I have found a little bit of chemical scent from the eyeshadows, but when you apply the eyeshadows, you won't be getting that. But from the palette itself, I can get that scent. I think this is common, because if you expect it to have more like chocolatey vanilla scent from your eyeshadows, I think you just need to buy some high-end one. So the longevity power of this eyeshadows is around 10 hours. Even it will last on you for more than that, because these are so pigmented, and if you just apply it on top of a primer, I think this will be lasting on you for more than 10 hours as well. Nothing will just fade, it will stay intact on your eyes. So these are really long lasting as well. So that's all for today, guys. This is all about one of my favorite palettes, this Beauty Glazed Popping palette, which I have reviewed, and I have talked a lot about this palette because I really love this palette, guys. I have got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but this is a really good brand to try for, so highly recommended, guys. If you want me to review two of my other Beauty Glazed palette, I'm gonna surely review it, so just leave a comment down below and let me know which palette you want me to review. This is a really good palette, guys. Don't just spend a lot on high-end palettes, but if you want to get similar quality, if you want to get similar shades, and if you have low budget, then highly recommended, guys. If you are just going to college, if you just want to buy palette from your pocket money or something like that, you can grab this one, and I think you don't need any other palette. So with this palette, you can create your everyday look. With this palette, you can create your party look, a special occasions look, and everything. This is highly recommended. So if you like this video, then please hit on the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you're just watching me for the first time, then please take a moment, guys, and please subscribe, because it means a lot. Your subscription is everything that I need. I just need your love, your support. So just help me grow. We'll see you soon in my next video, guys. Till then, just take care of yourself, be happy, stay healthy. Bye, guys.